The Buds finally get back into the win column after losing 5 in a row. They get out there and they get a W 5-3 over the Winnipeg Jets. And you know what we saw today? We saw a good goaltending performance. Maybe not in the first period, but man, in about the final 8 minutes of the first and the rest of the game, Jack Campbell was beautiful. Great job by Soupy Jack Campbell going out there and getting the W and a well-deserved win for him in the Toronto Maple Leafs as they beat the Jets 5-3 with the W. The Leafs are now 6 points up on the Jets for the number 1 seed in the North Division, if it really means anything to anybody. And also with the win, the Leafs improved to 29-13-5. And what did we get to see today? New Leaf Nick Foligno out there in his debut as a Toronto Maple Leaf, and I thought he looked pretty good out there. Throwing his body around, that's what we love to see, Leaf fans. An aspect that this team not lacks, but they don't have enough of. And you saw Nick Foligno out there throwing the body a little bit. You love to see it. And he picks up assists on the Marner empty netter, so that was great stuff. Let's get to this game. And what a first, 3 minutes of this one. This was crazy. 27 seconds in, Marner passes up to Matthews, and it's Matthews are basically on a break. 27 seconds in, and he beats Connor Hellebuck to give the Leafs the 1-0 lead. Matthews and Marner have the points on the goal. 27 seconds into this one, putting the Leafs in front 1-0. Great start. Less than a minute after that, John Tavares comes down on it was more or less a 3-on-2, and he puts the pass beautiful cross seam to Wayne Simmons, who shields the puck on his backhand, just kind of fires it on, and it beats Connor Hellebuck. Great to see the Wayne train getting a goal. Justin Hall grabs the secondary assist on the goal. A minute 18 into the period, and just like that, the Leafs have a 2-0 lead less than 2 minutes into this one. But it didn't last long. Turnover in the Leafs zone. Mark Scheifele scores 3:19 into the period. So literally just over 3 minutes into this game, and it is a 2-1 game. 7 minutes after that, another horrendous Leaf turnover. TJ Brodie trying to center the puck to Morgan Rielly in front of his own net. That is the golden rule in hockey. You never throw the puck in front of your own net. He does. Rielly can't handle it. And it's a little scramble in front, and Kopp buries the loose puck. And it's a 2-2 hockey game, and midway through the first period, we're 10 minutes in, there's been 4 goals. And then less than 2 minutes after that goal, Joe Thornton fires a puck on from the point. It's deflected in front by Spezza and past Hellebuck. And at 11:59 of the first period, Muzzin grabs a secondary assist. The Leafs grab the lead right back 3-2. It looks like it's going to be an absolute marathon in this one. After that goal, Connor Hellebuck gets the hook, and he is done for the night. In comes Laurent Brossoit, and as Leaf fans saw the last time we saw Brossoit, he ain't a bad goaltender apparently. So you knew you were going to get a good punch from him. And no more goals happen in the first period. So it's a 3-2 game after one period. Insane. And in that second period, Marner buries it was a nice little backhand feed from Matthews. It was a rolling puck, and Marner, this is why he should shoot the puck more. He's got a great shot when he uses it as he fires it over the shoulder of Laurent Brossoit. 12:58 into the second period, putting the Leafs up now 4-2. All right, you restored your 2-goal lead. Jack Campbell's playing well. Good stuff, all right? Then Kyle Connor scores with less than 3 minutes to play in the second period, and I'm here pulling my hair out like momentum is gone. And you head into the third period, the 4-3 lead, and it feels like you're hanging on for dear life. And they go into the third period, and I gotta say, they didn't play a bad third period. Yeah, there were times where the Jets had an onslaught, but what do you expect when a team is down? You see it all across hockey at any point in the season and in the playoffs. When a team is down a goal in the third period, you know they're going to get their best punch offensively. But Jack Campbell was ready, and he made some big-time saves in that third period. Soupy was cooking in that game, in that third period, more or less. as he hangs on. I guess Mitch Marner and Nick Foligno combined on the empty net goals. A good job by Foligno. He could have backhanded that puck on the empty net, but he stopped up, passed to Marner, who had the much easier chance on the empty net. 19:54 into the third period, and it sealed the deal as the Leafs win it 5-3. I will say it again. Goaltending is how far this team will go. Well, James, our defense is this, your defense is that. You got to be able to score goals. If your goalie is not good enough, you will not win. In the past, Frederik Andersen has not been great in the playoffs. The Leafs have never won a playoff round with him. Oh, well, Jake Gardiner. No. You got to make some saves. The Leafs had lost 5 straight hockey games. Or was it 4 straight? I don't know what the hell it was. They hadn't won in a while. Because their goalies had not put a good performance together. Had the team played great in front of them? No. But the ability to make big-time saves when your team needs them to has not been happening for the Leafs over the last 4 or 5 games or so. What did you see today? You had the lead, and your goalie made some big-time stops. In the latter half of the second period, even though he gave up the one goal by Kyle Connor, he made some big-time saves late in that second period. He made a lot of saves in that third period. He was awesome. He was aggressive in the net. He wasn't back on the line. He was aggressive. Great game by Jack Campbell. 3 goals on 37 shots. A much better performance for him and mentally for him. And we always hear about how Jack Campbell is really hard on himself sometimes while getting back into the win column. 3 goals on 37 shots, a much better performance hit for him today, and that definitely is going well for his confidence. 37-33 were the shots on goal in favor of the Jets in this one, and the Leafs were 0 for 1 on the power play, but 2 for 2 on the penalty kill, so that's all good things there. Marner with a 3-point night, 2 goals and 1 assist, and Austin Matthews with a goal and an assist, and obviously their new winger, Nick Foligno, had an assist in this one, so that top unit got it done today. And the next game for the Leafs, I think there's only 9 games remaining, Leaf fans. We're that close. It's not very far off. Your next game is on Saturday night in Winnipeg again. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop. Look, Leaf fans, with the 6-point gap you have right now between the Leafs and Jets, and the Leafs having 1 game, the Jets having 1 game in hand over the Leafs, and I think it's the Oilers having 2 games over the Leafs in hand. That game on Saturday is huge. I don't think Edmonton can put a stretch together where they can win 4 or 5 in a row. I don't think they can do that. And the Leafs lose that many games in a row. I just can't see that happening. And as for the Jets, if you beat them, you have an 8-point lead with 8 games left, 9 games left. You're putting yourself in a really good situation to win this division. Whether it means anything or not, I guess more or less the team would rather play at Scotiabank Arena than in Winnipeg, in Edmonton, in Montreal, wherever the case may be. So I guess for what it is, you'd love to win the division. And to do that, you got to beat the better teams. And you play Winnipeg again on Saturday night. You know you're going to get a good punch out of them, right? You just beat them today 4-3. You know Hellebuck's going to be back in the net there on Saturday with a vengeance after getting pulled in the game today. You know that's going to happen. The question is, how is Campbell going to hold up? How are the Leafs decor going to hold up? Because obviously Zach Bogosian's going to be out a little bit of time. We saw Travis Dermott out there today. We saw some Rasmus Sandin today. I thought he looked pretty solid out there. Are we going to see Ben Hutton and all? I don't know. And how is the Leafs forward core going to do against Connor Hellebuck on Saturday? John Tavares, I wanted to bring him up in this video because he has been unbelievable lately, guys. After the really slow start to the year that he had, and then losing William Nylander to COVID, and he actually started to pick it up when Nylander went to COVID. And I got to say, that the 3 games that Willie has been back, he has been great. Tavares has been great. Another assist today. I think Willie had an assist today. They have been really, really good over the last few games. And it was great to see this team just finally get a win. I think we can all agree on that, right? As much as people want to yap the Leafs, and we hear it all the time, negativity out of Leaf fans, that's just our nature. To get a win against the Jets, probably, I would say the team that you have to get past to get out of the North Division. I think this is the team that you have to beat. And you did a job tonight. You got good goaltending, you hung on, and you won a 1-goal game. Good stuff for Leaf fans, all right? So you know what? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game here this evening, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Leafs? Also, what was your take on Jack Campbell's performance today? I thought he was great in this one. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Twitter's down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below, so follow up there if you have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays Edition, tomorrow night as they open up the 3-game set against the Tampa Bay Rays at the Trop. All right, looks like Tyler Glasnow is getting the ball for the Rays in Game 1. We'll have to see how that goes tomorrow night. It's going to be a tough one. As for the Raptors, they take on the New York Knicks on Saturday afternoon. So 1 p.m. tip-off there. Raptors looking for win number 5 in a row and continue their push to the playoffs. But in my opinion, that game on Saturday is a measuring stick game of where this team is. The Knicks are healthy. They've won 8 straight. They're 4th in the East. They're playing really good basketball. You go out there and you beat the Knicks in New York. You're showing everybody something. Beating the Nets without Kevin Durant and James Harden, well, you can make excuses. But not on Saturday against the Knicks. We'll have to see how that game plays out for the Raptors. And as for the Leafs, as I've mentioned, their next contest is on Saturday night against the Jets yet again. 7 o'clock puck drop there in Winnipeg, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.